Among the many gifted mutants who have passed through the ranks of Marvel's mutant teams, few are as quietly indispensable as Forge. While he may not possess the flashiest powers or the loudest personality, Forge's unique blend of mutant ability, technical genius, and spiritual complexity has made him one of the X-Men's most valuable allies. Over the decades, he has served as inventor, warrior, mentor, and moral compass, often operating behind the scenes while shaping the fate of mutant kind in profound ways. Forge debuted in Uncanny X-Men number 184 in 1984. Created by writer Chris Claremont and artist John Romita Jr., he was introduced during a period when the X-Men were expanding beyond traditional superhero storytelling into more character-driven territory. Forge's background immediately set him apart. A Native American mutant raised within tribal traditions, he was trained in mysticism and spiritual discipline even as he demonstrated an extraordinary mechanical aptitude. This duality, science and spirituality, remains central to his character. Forge's mutant ability is deceptively simple but incredibly powerful. He possesses an intuitive understanding of machinery and technology, allowing him to conceptualize and build devices far beyond contemporary science. Unlike conventional geniuses, Forge does not always fully understand the theoretical basis of his creations. Instead, his mind instinctively knows how to assemble complex systems that work. This ability has resulted in everything from advanced weaponry and cybernetics to reality-altering technology. It also makes Forge one of the Marvel Universe's foremost inventors, rivaling even the likes of Tony Stark in certain specialized fields. His early life was shaped by military service during the Vietnam War, a traumatic chapter that deeply influenced his worldview. Forge used his technological gifts to develop weapons for the U.S. government, including devices designed to neutralize superhuman threats. One of these inventions, a power-dampening gun, would later play a tragic role when it stripped Storm of her mutant abilities. This event became a defining moment for Forge, burdening him with guilt and establishing a complicated emotional connection with Storm that unfolded across numerous storylines. Forge's relationship with Storm remains one of the most emotionally resonant arcs in X-Men history. Initially unaware that his technology caused her depowering, Forge developed romantic feelings for her as they navigated shared hardship and self-discovery. When the truth emerged, it fractured their bond and forced Forge to confront the unintended consequences of his inventions. This storyline reinforced a recurring theme in his narrative. Technological brilliance does not absolve moral responsibility.
Hey dark-themed comics fans! Are you ready to take your love for comics and pop culture to the next level? Introducing DTC Shop, your ultimate destination for custom-designed t-shirts and awesome digital comics. Whether you're into horror icons, anime legends, or the dark and gritty world of the boys, we've got something for every fan. Our high-quality, 100% cotton tees let you wear your fandom with pride, while our digital comics bring you epic stories you'll be hard-pressed to find anywhere else. So why wait? Head over to DTC Shop now and gear up with the coolest merch and some of the most underrated comics in the game. Because being a fan isn't just a hobby, it's a lifestyle. And now, our feature presentation.
Throughout his history with the X-Men, Forge has filled a variety of roles. He has served as technical support, field operative, and strategist, often providing the equipment and infrastructure that enable mutant teams to function. His contributions include designing advanced headquarters systems, enhancing mutant detection technology, and creating devices that counteract existential threats. In many ways, Forge is the architect behind the scenes of mutant survival. Forge also became closely associated with X-Factor, where his analytical mind and engineering prowess proved invaluable. Whether constructing containment systems for dangerous mutants or developing new methods of investigation, Forge's presence elevated the team's operational capabilities. Unlike more impulsive heroes, Forge's approach is methodical and pragmatic, reflecting his background as both soldier and engineer. Despite his brilliance, Forge's character is defined by introspection and emotional complexity. He frequently wrestles with the ethical implications of his work, particularly when his inventions are used as weapons or tools of oppression. This internal conflict is amplified by his spiritual heritage, which emphasizes balance, respect for life, and the consequences of disrupting natural order. Forge's occasional ventures into mysticism, including battles against supernatural threats, highlight his unique position at the intersection of science and magic. In more recent X-Men eras, including the Krakoan Age, Forge has taken on roles emphasizing leadership and infrastructure. As mutant kind established its sovereign nation, Forge's skills became essential in building and maintaining advanced technology that supports mutant society. From security systems to interdimensional gateways, his contributions underscore the idea that revolutions are sustained not only by heroes on the battlefield but also by innovators behind the scenes. Forge's legacy within the Marvel Universe is one of quiet influence. He is not the public face of mutant heroism, yet his impact is felt across countless storylines and teams. His inventions have saved lives, altered destinies, and occasionally caused tragedy, all of which reinforce the complexity of his character. Forge embodies the idea that power is not solely measured by strength or spectacle but by the capacity to create, adapt, and take responsibility. For readers exploring X-Men history, Forge offers a compelling blend of intellect, spirituality, and emotional depth. He represents the burden of genius, the scars of war, and the ongoing search for redemption. Whether standing beside the X-Men, supporting X-Factor, or forging new paths for mutant kind, he remains a character defined not by what he destroys, but by what he builds and the conscience that guides him along the way.